Hey everybody, this is Kevin Guillermo, and I am with my best friend and co-founder of Old School Lane, Patricia and Miranda, and we are going to do a very special Old School Lane episode. We've done a lot of special episodes, but I want this one to be special in particular because this is not going to be a topic in particular. We've done a lot of topics. I mean, Patty has done a lot of solo topics too. But this one is going to be a tribute to my best friend, Patty. And I'm taking a walk outside because when I walk, no matter whether I feel, sad or I want to reflect on something, I like to take a walk. So we're going to do something a little different than Patty's recording me as I'm taking a walk. I've been friends with Patty for a very long time. We're actually elementary school classmates, and I remember when I first met Patty. Her mother brought her up to the school, and I, being the outgoing person that I am, gave her a tour of the school, and I showed her around. And thankfully, her mom had decided to let Patty, stay in that school. But the important thing is that we've been so close, and we live so far from each other. And, Patty is truly one of the most amazing human beings. And, she's worked so hard to create something that we want to all enjoy, but something that she enjoys. And, I know I'm not always there because I've got so much going on, but I admire Patty's ambition and passion and her wonderful, go-get attitude of trying to get people for us to interview. And we've interviewed so many people. Patty herself has interviewed so many people that we never in our young lives when we were young thought we would ever talk to on the phone, let alone meet, We met Renee, we talked and spoke to Renee Jacobs, and, we also spoke to, the creators and writers of books, and Jim Jenkins, our someone who we admire so greatly, to one of our favorite shows, and Patty spoke and met Mark Summers, which I think is an incredible achievement. And, she's met and talked to Candy Milo's daughter, Candy Milo herself. And, that was also one of Patty's favorites, too. And it's just amazing, and I'm just so proud of her. And it hurts that I can't physically hug her and tell her that I'm proud of her to her face, but over the phone. But I know that she is one of the most amazing human beings. And I know I'm not a great friend. I'm a very lousy friend because, I have this habit of telling Patty I call her back and I don't. And it's not intentionally. It's just that I have so much stuff of my own going on that I'd rather not share. And we all are. And we all have our own demons that we have to battle. And I know I will battle my own demons, but Patty's been there for me so many times. And, she's, spiritually held my hand to tell me it'll get better and prayed for me and done things for me. And, when she does come to Brooklyn, it's such a joy. I know I squeeze her, but I do it out of love. I do it out of brotherly and sister love. And, it's such a pleasure and such an honor and a privilege to have her as my best friend and somebody who I could go to if there's a problem. And I remember even when we were in school, we would always be on the phone talking and being there for each other. And I remember when, I would come home, I would watch Batman, the animated series, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Men in Black, and then it was a phone call from Patty. And that was kind of like a ritual for me. And that's what I remember growing up. And I remember watching Nickelodeon shows. And Patty came up with this brilliant and amazing idea of, why don't we do a tribute to Nickelodeon? And in my life, in my young life, when I was watching all these shows, I never thought it would go so far. I never thought we would go to the Slimed event and see all the people that we grew up with. And I can't believe I actually am friends with, not close friends, but I'm friends with Jessica Gaines from Wild and Crazy Kids. I watched her when she was, a kid, and to be friends with her and to interact with her is a blessing, because I never thought I would ever come close to any of these celebrities. When you watch shows like Doug and Rugrats and Stimpy and Rocco, or Are You Afraid of the Dark, when we were young, we never thought that we would talk to these people in a million years and write to them, and they would answer our questions, and they would be so nice and patient and kind enough to take the time out of their busy schedule, whatever they're doing, to talk to us. And we try to please the audience. I know Patty had a rough patch, which I won't go into, and that's what happens when you start a blog or when you start a YouTube channel. There will be haters, there will be people who are jealous, and there will be people who will think they're better than you and disagree with you. And when they disagree with you, they take it to the max. And, Patty, unfortunately, had faced that. She had faced threats and trolls, but, proudly enough, she stuck up to them, and she, like a shield, it bounced right off of her, and she came out a better person, and now she's releasing content after content. So I admire Patty because she's strong, and, it hurt her, but then she got over it, and she just became a better person, So this podcast is not going to be anything special to a lot of people, but it is to me, and I think Patty deserves a tribute. And I don't have the equipment, unfortunately, where I could interview people and talk to people and to mesh people with their reflections. But if you do happen to comment, please say something nice to Patty or why you appreciate Patty, because she's definitely someone that you should appreciate. Because having her in your life is such a blessing, and I can't believe still at 31 years old we're going to be we're best friends, and we're still strong to this day. So I know to some people it's rambling, but believe me, this is just an incredible and amazing gift that I have in my life, which is a friendship. Because unfortunately, we live far from each other, but that's what happens. We all grow up and we all, separate, but as long as we remain in contact. And Patty and I have been through so much, and we've seen so much. We've been through so much. We've experienced, in our generation, the World Trade Center, presidents being elected, and, the World Trade Center attack, and all these things that we've experienced as in this generation, and it's incredible. It's incredible how we became so friends for so long. And when Patty told me she had Asperger's syndrome, it didn't tarnish the friendship, and it didn't push me away. It made me more proud of her because she came out and she told me. And I am proud of her. And I know I don't show it enough, but I do love her as a best friend, and she's great. And so I will end this, but I just want to say thank you for everyone for listening. And like I said, write something nice in the comment section for Patty, because it's her birthday coming up and she deserves it. And this is as much as I can do for anyone. I wish I could have the wits and the smarts to do all this. I know it's simple to a lot, but I don't. And congratulations to James for being a grandfather. That's also a great achievement. So, this is, good things happen to good people. So, that's the important thing. And, I just want to give Patty and wish her a very special birthday. And thank you for your friendship. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you.